Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we're going to be talking about an upcoming game titled Unrecord, which recently had a brand new trailer drop that caused quite a bit of interest, as well as of course some inevitable mewling from the perpetually offended. Now, as you could probably tell, the game puts you in the role of a police officer, but is going for a unique art style by making it look like it is actual body cam footage, but it is still just gameplay. That said, as you probably have noticed, the developers have also done such a fantastic job in terms of art design that the game really does look very convincing in that regard. So much so that some people have actually accused the developers of faking the gameplay footage by having it be actual body cam footage from real life. A backhanded compliment if there ever was one, but a claim that the developers have had to address. And while addressing it, they've also had to address a separate, different claim that the game is going to be a pro-cop propaganda piece, specifically and exclusively because you play as a police officer. Unsurprisingly, this is the claim being made by the aforementioned perpetually offended, aka the bootlickers known as the Far Left, who keep pushing for censorship within media, under the guise that everything is not only political, but also propaganda. But getting back to the actual response from the developers, they of course went out of their way to explain that the gameplay footage is in fact just gameplay footage and not real life footage, as well as, by the way, showing some additional footage from the game to prove that it's actually gameplay footage and not real life. But when it comes to their response with regards to the far left claims that this is going to be a pro-cop propaganda piece, that's where things get genuinely interesting and, dare I say, based. For a start, the developers point out that they're not going to be making a propaganda piece, meaning that they're not going to use their game to virtue signal about racism or police brutality. But it is also in this particular topic that the developers provide easily the best line of this entire response, stating, quote, "Art cannot fight against interpretation," unquote. What the developers are saying here is that regardless of what they actually claim the game is going to be about, the Far Leftists will simply claim that the game has certain specific political messages within the fantasy land that resides within their heads. The implication here being that, of course, there is no point in trying to cater to these people. It's almost as if there's a reason why Marxists are nicknamed the perpetually offended, and why trying to appease them simply does not work. So needless to say, this is a fantastic response from the developers. And really, I don't think there's that much more that needs to be said here. So I'll finish by saying that I'll of course be leaving links in the description below to both the trailer as well as the responses on Twitter, so you can check them out for yourselves if you should so desire. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.